Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2016 Valencia save, and this is episode, I don't know, less than 30, more than 25, and we are going to have a game against Atletico Madrid in the league today, and I just want to point out real quick, I didn't know Phil Neville was still here as a coach, honestly. How do you think how do you think he thinks of me, considering my name is better than Neville? He probably just thinks I'm better than him, honestly, but that's got to be awkward, just seeing him in the break room, just, hey, Phil, hey, better than. Maybe I'm his, evil twin brother or something that likes to steal everything he's ever had in his life. But anyway, let's, get into some results. The last game you guys saw was the Barcelona game. We won 2-0. Then we went in the Champions League and lost 2-1 to Bayern. Then we went into La Liga and beat Sociedad 1-0 in the first minute. So, unlucky. And then we lost to Celta Vigo 2-1. I think we were probably the better team, but once again, a bit unlucky. Then we drew with Copenhagen 2-2 in the 91st minute. I was like, I'm going to play Abdenor. I don't know why I haven't played him in a while. I just must have forgotten. Now I remember why, because he's a bellend and he gave away a 91st minute penalty to Copenhagen. No disrespect to them, but they are not very good at all. But yeah, not good stuff. And then we beat Cordoba 3-1 in the league, and that leaves us first place in the league with a game in hand over Real Madrid and Atletico. If they beat us, they'll probably be in second. And in the Champions League, look at that. Everyone has a win, a draw, and a loss. Because we beat Galatasaray. Galatasaray beat Copenhagen. Bayern beat us. And Copenhagen beat Bayern. How did that happen? I don't know. I just don't. We drew with Copenhagen. Galatasaray and Bayern drew. And then we lost to Bayern. So on and so forth. And we have a random team in this round of the Spanish Cup, and then in the next round I think we'll have Levante, most likely, because they're probably the favorites to win. And then if we get to this, as far as the semi-final, we'll most likely have Barcelona. That's the only difficult team on our side. But let's get into this team selection for Atletico Madrid. We're going to have Casilla, Cancelo, Mustafi, Manolas, Gaia. I'm going to keep Gomes, Witzel, Promes, Pastor, Douglas Costa, and then we'll go with the returning Luciano Vieto. And that looks good to me. Let's submit the team, and let's hopefully get a 3-point lead at the top of the BBVA, because that is some fun stuff. Their side honestly doesn't look too great. I don't know who this guy is, but that's about it. Alright. Decent looking striker, but nothing too scary. If we play our game, we'll win. You're capable of that. No one seems to know how to play their game. Ooh. Midfield is happy and motivated, so let's get into this game now and beat Atletico. Here it is. Leon crosses. That's annoying. Saul scores the goal, and we're still in first, but I'd like to have a lead at the top of the table instead of being hunted down by both Atletico and Real Madrid. But one Savic will throw in to Jimenez. Out wide, Savic. Close him down right now. This is not happening. This is trash. This is disgusting. Oliver Torres is scoring. The kid isn't even going to be at Atletico Madrid anymore in real life. This is ridiculous. This is outrageous. We're terrible. 2-0. Alright, that's the end of the first half, and I am going to say your pride is at stake. You're letting yourselves down. Everyone seems to know a thing or two about pride, apparently. despite the fact that they have shown that they do not have any. So, let's try and hopefully salvage a draw out of this game, because that's all I can see, to be honest. Kiko Casilla boots it up all the way to Vieto. Jimenez heads it into Oliver Torres' path to Borre, Correa, and Kiko Casilla with a good save. But this is pathetic, honestly. How are we this terrible right now? How can we go and just sweep away Madrid and Barcelona and then get slaughtered here? But right as I say that, Douglas Costa into Manolas. Mustafi scores. The scoring center back gets his 3rd goal of the season. And I think our leading goal scorer only has like 6 or 7. So that's quite a few, just to put that into perspective. So 2-1. More of the same, please. Cancelo throws it in. That was the worst throw-in I've ever seen in my life. What are you doing? This is not head volleyball. Savic. Kraveniter. Out wide to Savic. Kiko Casilla. That was one of the best saves of the season right there. Kiko Casilla kicks it all the way up to Quincy. And Correa dribbling backwards. Jimenez. Masuaku. Moreira. Cancelo wins it. Gomes. De Promes. Pastore. Witzel. Out wide. Douglas Costa. Put in a good cross. Vieto. Score! You moron! Oh my gosh, Quincy! That was so bad. Douglas Costa. Manolas hits it into no one. That's pathetic. Here it is. Mukhtar. Great save by Kiko Casillas. Quincy going forward. Douglas Costa into Luciano Vieto. Cancelo. Quincy Promes. What was that? Are you kidding me? You were 6 yards away from anyone. Take a touch, please. Correa throws it. That's going to be the end of the match here. Unless they want to score again. Oliver, Savic. I was going to say, if you just got sent off, Manolas, we're going to have some beef. But 2-1 loss to Atletico Madrid. That was terrible. That was honestly one of the worst first halves I've ever seen. You guys should be ashamed. We now are top of the league on goal difference by 3 and then by 5. So pretty pathetic stuff. We've lost a lot of games that we shouldn't have. We've not a lot, but we've lost games that we shouldn't have. That's our problem. We're winning tough games, which is impressive, but then we'll go and lose 2-1 to Atletico Madrid, 2-1 to Celta Vigo, and 3-2 to Malaga. Both of these wins are completely unacceptable, but this performance was just really bad. So, anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed watching us embarrass ourselves, not that Atletico Madrid are a bad team, just the performance put in. We should have been slaughtered. But please do smash a thumbs up on this series and leave a comment down below that you want to see more of it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.